everyone. Welcome to another wonderful webinar by yours truly. I am Bridget, the social media guru here at Realty Executives New Jersey, and today's webinar is all about reputation management. Your success depends on two major principles. Your brand reputation relies on the public perception of your business and the resulting conversation around it. Brand reputation is critical to winning and maintaining business, and success depends on these two major principles. Number one, delivering a great customer experience in every interaction a customer has with you. Number two, encouraging those consumers to share their experiences in the form of referrals and reviews. It's exactly what it sounds like, managing your brand's reputation online and offline so that you're delivering the experience and message you want to send everywhere. But in today's digital world, these interactions are happening across dozens of channels, making reputation management a greater challenge and a greater opportunity than ever before. So why does reputation management matter? It's simple. Your brand's online reputation directly influences whether customers choose to do business with you. Reviews are a huge part of this, with 88% of consumers reporting they trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations. Some research also suggests that reviews produce an average 18% increase in sales. But don't confuse reputation management with review management. Reviews are one important part of a holistic reputation management strategy. Reviews tell the story of your customer experience, but your customer experience itself is built on how you deliver on your brand promise throughout every stage of the customer journey. The experience you deliver is important when it comes to loyalty and retention. 52% of the time, customers switch brands because it's directly related to customer experience. Building a great reputation begins with providing a great experience online. But how? Deliver a winning customer experience everywhere. Your brand must be informative and reliable across the many maps, apps, search engines, voice assistants, and other AI-powered services consumers are using every day to search at the critical moments when they need your services. Coming up in search results and delivering a great customer experience from discovery to sale requires these two things. Number one, claiming and verifying your listings across third-party sites. Number two, managing all the facts about your business so that information shows up correctly everywhere customers might seek answers, such as on Google Q&A, via voice assistants like Amazon Alexa, and of course, in search engine results. Approximately 80% of US internet users prefer using a search engine to find information about local businesses. Delivering a great customer experience that boosts your online reputation can't happen if your business doesn't come up in these local search results, or if it shows up with incorrect details. If a customer can't find your phone number, sees outdated information, or visits the wrong address, they'll be frustrated and unlikely to return. Your reputation is at stake if your information is wrong. A bad listing could lead to a bad review of your location, which could result in a potential customer choosing a competitor over you. To build brand trust and deliver a great experience online, brands today need to deliver answers everywhere consumers search. Reviews have been important since the days when they only existed as a food critics article in a local newspaper. But today, with ever-present smartphones and dozens of online review sites, everyone's a critic, and consumer feedback is more impactful than ever across verticals. You probably know that online reviews shape consumer perception of your business and impact their decision to visit, but you may not be aware that they also affect whether your business shows up in the search results at all. Google often pre-filters for searches including terms like best, such as best Italian restaurant, and will often show results for businesses with a 4-star rating or above. Google looks at several factors to deliver optimal results. Reviews mean a lot in search positioning. Google looks at several factors to deliver optimal results, such as relevance. Does the business name and listed business vertical match the search? Distance. Is the customer reasonably nearby? Prominence. How many reviews does this business have? How recent are they, and what is the rating? The best thing a business can do is to cultivate loyal followers through simply providing great service. A great experience creates natural brand advocates. Ratings are a reflection of the business you are already doing, and they amplify your existing reputation publicly. The first step in a successful reputation management program is to monitor and analyze the feedback customers are already leaving for you around the web. Your customers are telling you how to create a great customer experience. You just have to listen. Let's look at the relationship between local reviews and SEO, search engine optimization. As a local business, reviews are your lifeblood. Research shows that positive online reviews are the most important factor for consumers who are considering a purchase. However, we're now learning that reviews from Google My Business can affect SEO ranking as well as consumer decisions. Google My Business is worth paying attention to, as Google is now the #1 site for rankings and reviews in terms of total volume. Online reviews represent an unbiased opinion about a business. Reviews are crowdsourced information, which isn't coming from the business owner or someone paid to promote it. As such, it's little surprise that Google now factors reviews into its SEO rankings. Google doesn't reveal the rationale behind a search algorithm, but there are a few things we can infer about how Google uses reviews in search results. The content of the review really matters. Your business is more likely to show up at the top if it has reviews which mention keywords you're trying to rank for and the city or neighborhood that your business is located in. Google Q&A is a Google My Business feature which displays crowdsourced questions to which businesses and consumers can provide answers. Like reviews, those questions and answers will also show up in search results if they feature keywords. Google does allow business owners to pre-populate Google Q&A with common questions and answers. You can fill those pre-populated questions and answers with keywords in an effort to improve your SEO rankings. Instead of having consumers like your Facebook posts or comment on your business's photos, you're hoping to see them leave reviews on Google My Business and post questions on Google Q&A. By the same token, you can engage your consumers by responding to their reviews and answering their questions on Google Q&A. Google My Business has a support page titled How to Improve Your Ranking on Google. In that guide, Google recommends that businesses interact with customers by responding to reviews that they leave about your business. This hints that responses may affect your SEO rankings. If nothing else, your response could change the way a customer feels about your business and get them to change their negative review to a positive one. Research shows that 89% of consumers are willing to change a negative review based on how the business responds. As I have previously stated, reviews matter for reasons beyond SEO. Research also shows that ratings and reviews are the #1 factor consumers use when choosing between local businesses, and more than 50% of consumers pass up companies with less than a 4-star rating. The better your reviews and ratings, the more likely it is that consumers will choose you over a competitor. This is still related to SEO, however, because Google does not seem to reward websites with a high organic click-through rate. Having a good review can increase your website traffic, which in turn boosts your SEO ranking, creating a positive feedback loop.
So you want to improve your online reputation? In this video, we'll cover 6 tips that'll help you do just that. Hi, I'm JB with Marketing 360, and we help small businesses grow with our marketing and design, talent, and technology through our #1 marketing platform, Marketing 360. We call marketing and design math, and we love math. And hopefully these videos will help you fall in love with math too. So make sure to follow us to learn tips, tricks, and strategies to grow your business and fuel your brain. First off, why is online reputation so important? It's huge today. Everybody looks online for reviews. Before they call you or they fill out a form, they first search your brand name and the word reviews on search engines like Google. And if you don't look good or you don't have a reputation at all, you're losing out on a lot of business. In fact, studies show recently that 86% of people, when they go to your website and do some research and decide they might want to call you, before they pick up that phone, they go to Google and they search for your name and the word reviews. If that looks good, they then reach out. But if it doesn't, or there's no reviews at all, you're missing out on that business. So it's hugely important. And in these 6 tips, we're going to show you how you can improve that. Tip number 1. Capture reviews from your past customer. That's the easiest of all. If you don't have any reviews or you don't have very many reviews, the first thing you want to do is send out for feedback to your past customers. So the way that we recommend doing that, send them out an email blast. If you've had 1,000 past customers, let's say, you're going to want to email those 1,000 customers for feedback on your business. Don't be afraid of bad reviews. Maybe have in your email a suggestion for them to, if they have a good experience with you, to click to leave a review review. And if they had a bad experience when they click there, maybe you send them to a feedback form, kind of funneling that traffic, but capturing those good reviews. The main thing is you want to capture that feedback, and it's not so important to have every review be 5 stars. It's actually okay to have some 4 stars and 3 stars and some lower ratings too, because when people are looking at you and doing some research, they're going to see that this is authentic. If it's all 5 stars, that might raise a red flag to them, maybe think that you're gaming the system somehow. So don't be afraid to get some low ratings. For the most part, if you do a great job, which I'm sure you do, you're going to get great reviews, and overall, you're going to get a lot more reviews, which is going to help grow your online reputation. Tip number 2. Okay, so you've captured all these reviews from past customers, but what about customers moving forward? Well, you're going to want to automate that the best way that you can. So if you send out any invoices, if you send out any notifications or newsletters or thank you notes after you do business, anything like that, you're going to want to try to automate those processes. So try to update those templates, your invoice template or maybe your email signature or your thank you emails that you send. Update those with a call to action there at the bottom that says, hey, we appreciate your business. Please take a second, give us your feedback. By doing that along the way as you're doing business, you'll be capturing more reviews in an automated way, which is helping grow your online reputation. Tip number 3, ask your customers as you're working with them. Do this face to face. If you have people out in the field, such as visiting for home services, or maybe it's even over the phone and you're just calling these customers on a one-on-one basis, or maybe they're coming into your office and you're seeing them on a daily basis, face to face. Ask them. When somebody's asked face to face, the likelihood of them doing it is significantly easier, but you're going to want to streamline that process. Have it ready, maybe on an iPad, maybe on your computer, like a kiosk that they can enter the review in right away, real time. Have it ready to go, so when you ask them and they say sure, you can just say, here you go, if you wouldn't mind taking a second. And they're going to leave this review for you. This is very easy to do, and it's going to be a way to help you basically scale your reviews so you get more reviews. And typically, when you ask somebody face to face and they're leaving the review right in front of you, they're going to typically leave a better review. So take that tip to the bank and see if you can grow your online reputation even more. Tip number 4, make sure to read and reply to all reviews, good and bad. Even if it's just a good review and it's just a matter of you saying thanks. By responding, it allows people that are analyzing your online reputation and reading your reviews to see that you care, because you're clearly reading the reviews and you're responding, and they can really understand that you care about your business. When you get a bad review, one tip here is you don't want to get negative. You don't want to be combative with it. You just want to state the facts. It's a mini case that every lead or prospect is looking at when they're looking at your online reputation. They're going to see the customer side of the story, and then in your response, they're going to see your side of the story. And if you seem super professional, like you enjoy the feedback and that you're laying out the facts, typically that's going to earn you brownie points, and they're going to hopefully determine that they need to go with you for their overall business. But also respond to the good reviews. Just respond, read to every single review. This is going to look really good for you, and it's also going to build more content so that your online reputation ranks higher over your competitors. Tip number 5, don't skip doing these things. Invest time in your online reputation. I know you're busy, you got a million balls in the air, you're running your own business. If you don't have time to do it yourself, put somebody on your staff in charge of it. And if you don't have time even for them to do these types of things, hire somebody to do it. Marketing 360, we offer reputation management services. We can help you. There's a lot of opportunity for you to really find the help that you need to build your online reputation. You just need to do it. So if you're not going to do it yourself, make sure somebody does, because it's not something that can be skipped. And last tip number 6, do everything you can to avoid and remove fake and anonymous reviews. A lot of times your competitors are going to see you building this online reputation, and they're going to try to put a fake negative review out there for you, and it's super frustrating. I get it. A lot of review platforms have processes that you can follow to potentially remove some of those reviews. And if they don't, you're going to want to not get so caught up on it. You're just going to want to bury it with good reviews. So it just makes it all the more important to be capturing more and more positive feedback. And here's the deal. Don't just have one review site that you're growing your reputation with. Build multiple review sites out there so you have lots of sources that you can control. And lastly, if you get a fake review or a review like a competitor leaves a review that potentially could hurt your business, Do everything you can to follow the processes to remove that review if you can. Some review sites allow you to submit things in such a way that they can potentially be removed if it's proven that they're fake. If they don't allow that, don't freak out. Just continually ask for good reviews. They'll push it down, it'll get buried, and ultimately having a few bad ones will only make you look like a real business.
Try and get a holistic view through sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis, also referred to as opinion mining or emotion AI, is the process of identifying the opinions or feelings expressed in a piece of text or speech, with the goal of determining if the attitude toward a keyword is positive, negative, or neutral. Why does sentiment analysis matter in reputation management? Because gathering data about how a person feels towards your brand can help you respond more effectively and use feedback to provide a better customer experience. It enables you to stay one step ahead when providing happy customers with the right experiences, as well as potentially avoiding future negative reviews. Sentiment analysis helps you take your understanding of what your customers are saying online to the next level. With the right tools, sentiment analysis allows you to analyze customer feedback at scale to make informed improvements to your business and better understand how it's truly impacting your ratings and reviews as a whole. You should know how you stack up when it comes to your competition. Understanding your online reputation and review performance relative to your competitors is crucial to winning and maintaining business. Most marketers know the value of competitive intelligence, but it's important to make sure you're putting that information to work with actual metrics about your star rating and how you're performing best over time against your competition. You should constantly and consistently be taking your reputation management strategy to the next level. If you're successfully monitoring reviews and implementing meaningful feedback to inform your business, congratulations! You're on the right track, but there are still meaningful ways to take your reputation management strategy to the next level to improve your business and elevate your customer experience. If your business is already delivering a seamless customer experience across touchpoints, you can have further positive impact on your online reputation by responding to reviews. Businesses that respond to 75 to 100% of reviews see, on average, a 0.53 higher star rating than businesses who don't respond, which can boost public perception of your brand and help you show up in more search results for those terms like best and 4-star. Listening and responding to reviews can help you retain customers, raise your star rating, and showcase your business to potential new customers. But less than 50% of businesses today are responding, so there's a sizable untapped opportunity in this space. If you are responding to reviews, you have a serious competitive advantage. On average, those who do not respond to reviews have an average rating of 3.63 stars. Those who responded to 75% or more of reviews were rated 4.16 stars, which is 0.53 stars higher than those who did not. Which types of reviews should you respond to? Research indicates that you should respond to at least 50% of reviews if you want to see the greatest benefit in terms of customer engagement and star rating increase. But you can see benefit after beginning to respond to just 10, 20, or even 30%. These are often more achievable figures for businesses in the beginning, though businesses who receive fewer reviews may be able to aim higher without seeking outside assistance. Which reviews should you respond to? In order to provide the best service to your customers and benefit your business, prioritize responding like this. All reviews 3 stars and below. Reviews 4 stars and above that contain detailed comments. Reviews 4 stars and above without comments. Which sites are most important? As customers interact with your brand across more touch points than ever, the answer is as many as possible. But it's a good strategy to start with Google, because of its share of search as well as the potential to auto-filter for best. Then Facebook, Yelp, TripAdvisor, and your own website. Make sure to take into account your business vertical and where your customers are most active to see the maximum benefit. Regardless of platform, an effective review response is prompt, thoughtful, and assistive. Provide information that a customer might be seeking, and in the case of a negative review, address the concern and offer the customer a chance to return. An effective review response should have 4 parts: a greeting, a value statement, a sentiment keyword, and a closing. How quickly do you need to respond? It's advisable to respond to your customers as quickly as possible while still providing a thoughtful and helpful response. 82% of customers say that getting their issue resolved quickly is the most important factor in a great customer experience. When it comes to response time, the faster the better. But if you're curious about average response times by business vertical, the majority of retailers, food service brands, healthcare organizations, and financial services institutions respond within a week. The fastest vertical, financial services. 55% respond within a day. Generate even more reviews to help you stand out in new search experiences. Finally, it's key that your business continues to receive new and relevant reviews. Reviews help power recommendations across many AI-powered services like Amazon Alexa. If a customer asks Alexa or Siri for the best dry cleaner near me, it's reviews that inform the best term. Fortunately, generating new reviews is easier than it sounds. 70% of consumers will leave a review if you just ask. You can start by simply asking your customers for feedback over email or text after they have interacted with your business. You should be asking for ratings consistently. Following up with an automated email after each closing is one way to do this, but it is important that you ask customers in person to submit feedback. Even if you have plenty of detailed reviews across platforms, new reviews are an important part of your reputation management strategy because they help keep you relevant and give your customers the up-to-date view they're looking for. Plus, Google takes recency into account when determining prominence. Don't forget to put your best foot forward. Reputation management ensures that you're putting your best foot forward with existing and potential customers everywhere they may interact with your brand online. It's impossible to overstate the importance that a seamless customer experience has an online sentiment and, ultimately, revenue. In turn, listening to your customers helps you address their concerns and improve this experience over time. By monitoring, analyzing, responding to, and generating reviews as part of your reputation management strategy, you can see feedback around the web, gain a better brand view, and even stay ahead of trends. Well, that certainly was a lot of information, but I hope you learned something about reputation management. Once again, my name is Bridget. I am the social media guru here at Realty Executives New Jersey, and you can contact me at any time. That's all for this session. Until next time.